Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this daily update and a much needed update on Solana, or at least much needed. I'm not sure, right? Because my overall expectation of Solana is still the same. Yesterday we did talk about some possibilities and some possible trades for Solana, and I still think that those are valid. So then the main thing I'm talking about. But there's two kind of trade setups that I'm looking at for Solana. But the main setup we talked about yesterday is that we saw quite some momentum coming from Bitcoin. Bitcoin over the course of yesterday mostly was bullish. Not only, I mean, in the end we also just kept finding resistance at 69,500. So it's not only sunshine. But that created the possibility for Solana to potentially break back above 170. Which is our main resistance level right now. And if we get a breakout above that with relatively bullish market circumstances, that's great. That could be a great trade. But right now, that doesn't look likely, all right? Over the course of this, well, at least in the last hour, Bitcoin is losing quite a lot of momentum. And potentially more important is that Solana is not really gaining momentum here, all right? You can see the open interest is going up, but the price is slowly dropping down. So what we can assume, it's a bit of a, like, I think some short positions here on Solana are being opened. That at least looks to be the case, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but it does mean that we're not getting any buying momentum. And that's obviously what we need to get a breakout. And then apart from that, something I also don't necessarily like is that it does seem to me that Solana against Bitcoin, it's nearing a major support level, so that's good, and maybe we could find some sort of a move, some sort of momentum from there. But overall, it has weakened severely in the last week. All right, so that's not good. What you want, and usually, if Solana really does a big rally, such as what it did in March, usually Solana against Bitcoin, the chart, right? So Sol BTC. Usually that's bullish. And that was also bullish up until Monday. And since then it turned bearish. And then apart from that, like I said, we don't really have momentum. So the situation is that it's most likely will be bearish. Now that's what we talked about yesterday as well, right? Yesterday we talked about the potential of a reclaim there because of a relatively bullish market. But we have had in the last 5 days actually, we've had 2 major bearish breakouts, right? So the short-term momentum already was bearish. So what you need then is you need something that goes against that bearish momentum. And right now, unfortunately, we don't have that. We don't have a lot of momentum coming in for Solana. We don't have a very strong market, or at least not a market that's affecting Solana much. So then I'm talking, the market is Bitcoin, of course. And that's also reflected in Solana against Bitcoin. So no, most likely is that will drop down. Now we do have a major support level right here between 160 and 157. And that's the second buy opportunity or trade opportunity I wanted to talk about. It's the weekend, volume is relatively low. So do I think this level right here could be a great trade to buy from there? Yes, but personally I would wait for some momentum. All right, because the only way a level like this, like a level like this is going to provide some support at least. All right, but what you want is that a level like this provides enough support and momentum to actually be a bottom, and that from here we can actually start to rally back up, and that would be the ideal trade. And for that you do need confirmation in the form of open interest that goes up after hitting that level. All right, so that's what I would wait for. I mean, you could look it up yourself and see if you want to take some sort of a scalp or a day trade from there. That's up to you. But for now, a drop down into that level is what I think is most likely. We will find support, consolidate a little bit. If the open interest goes up, all right, then we can actually start to talk about getting bullish again. Otherwise, we can also drop down lower, back into this previous range we were in a month ago. But those are my thoughts. That's what I think you need to know for now. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.